you 2 L's up, be the crew, that's us to trust. We came to make a difference this year by doing things different than we did them last year. East side, north side, let's connect. What up? South.
Rudy Lo Chronicals, session 1. Remember me, son. Remember, the show is about recapping photographs that I already posted, so I can go more in depth, so y'all can get a better understanding of the culture and what I'm trying to say through my visual pictures. As you can see from episode 1, or the first 2 issues, I didn't really go in order, so I'm gonna try to keep it in order. Try to go from the beginning so everything can be better understood. So I'm gonna title this as History Class Session 1. So I'm gonna start with Frizz, Curtis Vance. I'm talking about this post right here. This post is historic, and I like to call myself a historian. And of course, I don't even know where it's at. Of course, I label myself as a trendsetter. So therefore, of course, Frizz was one too. I can personally give him credit for being the originator of the mindset to, on a large scale, to our business aspect. Meaning this, just like the OG G. George mentioned in his interview, salute G. George, that even though G. George taught Frizz the skills, they was doing it for fun. They was doing it for toys. They was doing it for recreation. Frizz taught us a business. Like Reggie, it was an old timer named Reggie, Poppy Dre from Sterling. He's the first old timer to ever sell clothes on Utica and Lincoln. Later on, Utica Eastern Parkway. We used to sell Tams to him. Tams costed $1.
The Tam hats.
Yeah, we used to like the French people wear.
Poet hats.
Yeah. And we used to sell them on batteries. Wow. I'm talking about wholesale. He used to cash us out. And remember, I'm gonna get to that later. One of the other flicks is in front of what were Rudy's. But in the beginning, in the very beginning, we used to catch fly shit like paddles and all that. I caught one of my first script symbols, I believe, from Barney's. You know what I mean? We was keeping that. We was wearing that. That's flamboyant. That was fly, good quality, like this one is now. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't giving that up. So we wanted money. We go to Lambstones, take the little tweet baskets, the whole basket of gloves, and bump them to Reggie. You know what I mean? We go about 4 or 5 of them. Boltons. You know what I mean? Lambstones. You feel what I'm saying? He the one taught us the business aspect. Damn, he the big homie in so many aspects, like, it's crazy. But this picture we talking about with him, God bless the dead, Marco Polo.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Marco Polo. Damn, it speaks volumes. Alright.
That's actually the vest. The green vest is actually equestrian, and the symbol is leather actually on that green vest. And the shirt is actually purple, and that's another leather equestrian on the arm. That was actually ladies. The shirt.
Yeah, that shit was
expensive. You know what I'm saying? And the patches was leather. So those was leather equestrians, you know what I mean? He gave those to me at a later date, you know what I mean?
Now, it just so happened to be a coincidence. I'm glad I'm sitting here with Ski and Beck, because, see, I haven't been spoken on a lot, but Frizz, Ski, they used to be. Part itself.
Reese Black.
Part itself. I said Beck by mistake, but I'm sitting here with Beck. I'm sitting here with Beck and Reese because see, Ski and Frizz. Ski and Frizz used to be in the same class together.
Wow.
In public school. So way before 87, because Frizz is older than us.
Yeah.
Way before 87, they was together. You know what I mean? And Frizz taught him the skills that he knew. So that's why on that picture I put the student on the bike. I mean, the pupil on the bike with one of his first students. Now, Ski is one of his second students. He was in his class. This is big brother. You feel what I'm saying? And Reese is Mark's best friend, to my understanding. One of the best friends, you know what I mean? To my understanding.
Lived at my crib, man.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's just a coincidence, but that picture speak mad values, because it's a coincidence that let me add this. Let me add this.
From a different aspect.
Let me add this. I can say 90% of the people in this culture is familiar with Rack Low. Salute Rack Low. Rack Low. Me, Rack Low, and AV grew up as best friends. Us three. And Frizz is AV older cousin, but actually like a brother because they was raised together, closely together. So sometimes people don't like to take credit or whatever, but we all got a little bit of him in us. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's the big homie, and of course he had influence on us. You feel what I'm saying? Even if we don't agree with all decisions he made or all moves he made, I still got to keep it 100 and still give him proper respect. But I'm real particular on explaining everything with the best clarity, so therefore be no misconceptions, because for a long amount of time there was misconceptions, because before I released Home, I never heard Rack ever in his life speak about the Vances. Now, I done a lot of time. In my first 5 years, my alias was Vance. That's how close I was to the family. When I used to get arrested, they aunts used to come get us. We used to have names on the wall, fake names already made up, because we already juveniles. We just got to pay for his mother, God bless the dead, and come get us. And she's on us. She's taking that bread. You understand what I'm saying?
Life, right?
Now, yes.
Now,
what I don't understand is this. That's like me speaking about my life and not speaking about AV or Frizz. That's like me speaking about my life and not saying that I used to resign at one time in Disco and Ski Crib. You feel what I'm saying? That's like me speaking about my life and saying, if we speak about sensations, Mark didn't stop for me when the extremely popular people kept it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to keep it. But not to get sidetracked, for the culture can get a great understanding, it's a distaste to my mouth that anybody can go so long in this culture, let's say 10 years, since Thurston been pushing the name, keeping it high. Vic, Salute, Rack, everybody, you know what I mean, Classic, everybody else have been keeping it thriving, but no one know who Curtis or Frizz is. That really sounds like absurd when everybody now notice who Frizz is, because people like G. George or whoever give due respect. Because a lot of people earn the stripes they got, and I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but at one time and one point, certain people was big homies and certain people had status. And this hit straight to the heart because of some other personal stuff with people that's extremely popular, but nobody never loses their status unless you do some foul shit. Like Disco always was the big homie. Always gully stand up big homie. When does he lose that status? Because he's not in the ignorant life no more, because he's a father or a grandfather. He don't lose that status, so he's still supposed to keep that status. You feel what I'm saying? The same way like Cigarz or whoever else, but people don't know how to keep it funky. The same aspect where I say nobody can never tell me nothing about this man right here. Nobody. I don't care who you are, and I'ma beg to differ, no matter if we have differences or not. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I don't agree with a lot of stuff Frizz did, and we'll get to it later on. There's a lot of stuff that he did to me personally, but I can't take nothing from nothing. When I give credit to my ideology and my thinking process, it's just not him, but he's one of the main people. You know what I mean? You got Big Boo, you got Georgie, of course. I explain all day. I used to live with Vic and Disco at one time, so of course they have an influence on me. You know what I mean? The same way with Frizz and everybody else. But I just wasn't a person to get stitch and pull in one thing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not, just because I'm from here, I'm just here now. See, the key is this. A lot of people haven't been multi-cultural or multitastic like I have been. Because even though I'm from here, I went there every day. And even though I'm near, I'm on FA, I might be in the East. Like I just would say off cameras, I'll be in pink houses with my slippers on late at night, pulling up. On some G shit, wherever I'm at, however I be. When I had my car, this will tell you, I'll pull up eating with Chinese slippers on, with mad jerky, eating Fruit Loops, got the cereal in the box. That's like Ski always talk about, yeah, this nigga was hungry, he'd go throw some cereals up his back. Miss Worthy sleep? Alright, come on, I'm going to get some cereal. This is a fact. You feel what I'm saying? I just want stuff understood.
The bounce off what you were saying, though, you know, it's right that they like people didn't know certain people and what contributions they made. But I'm not making excuses for nobody or nothing. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I couldn't. The dudes know me, but I couldn't explain the story of Frizz. That's why I tell people come through, cause you could bring another aspect of this. Like I didn't know about Frizz to be able to say he did this and that. Even though we fucked around, but I didn't know the earlier stages, how niggas knew him before the Johns and
I knew him.
You know what I'm saying? Now I knew him and Ski was in the same class and all that, but we never really fucked around like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would like it that people come around that know these stories to come around and tell these stories. That way they can be told truthfully and from an aspect of somebody that experienced it.
And see, my nigga Frizz, right? I knew Frizz before we became Low Life niggas, cause he's from Brownsville. They lived in Brownsville Projects right there in Rockaway. We graffiti niggas. This is most of us come from. Is graffiti shit.
Graffiti
so now, when we came Low Life, you see this nigga Frizz in the mix. This was Frizz. Frizz was booking niggas from the Johns. Niggas come off of me up. Nigga, if you wasn't about it, he was getting you. Right to the train station, you come out, you came and work. He got his work, and he taking a couple of niggas that was doing their thizzle. You know what I mean? Niggas got booked. Frizz is one of them niggas that take advantage.
He was an OG.
Same kind of niggas was, cause listen, it was only two lanes you got, nigga. Either you leading or you following. You know what I mean? It was only two. And you had niggas, you had a lot. That's why when you said it was a lot of tough guys in this shit, it was like about a good five. Like a hot five. A hot five niggas. But it's mad niggas. I'm not even called that like hot five niggas that's involved in violence and all this shit being fly. Cause 5 niggas can make sure 50 niggas is good. 5 niggas. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna call out the 5, you know what I mean? But it was like that, you know what I mean? Cause then people started branching off, doing their own thizzle. Cause it's too much. So they like, you know what? I'm gonna have my crew over here. You know what I mean? Like Dollar Bill, them niggas, they was down 23rd. Yeah. Had them niggas down there. You got Chris and them niggas from the welfare hotels in Midtown. You know what I mean? You got niggas from everywhere. It was crazy big. So when you was official, you fuck with everybody. Cause everybody ain't fuck with everybody. Everybody ain't fuck with. Some niggas couldn't fuck with niggas. Some niggas you couldn't be around. They be like, nigga, you gotta get up out of here. Nigga, you soft, nigga. You soft. We was in a, we all looking for a light. We ain't got no light. We was in the top of Echelon, you know what I mean? Like where, and he was a young nigga. This nigga was like 15, 14. This nigga hang with all the grown niggas. All the grown niggas. My brother couldn't hang with me. He was with us.
Facts. Rat couldn't go out.
Yeah.
Certain people wasn't allowed to go out with us.
We come from the Dukes. We got a situation. We slide something to the laboratory. We coming home like 20, 30 deep on the train. All y'all niggas gotta go home. Only nigga could come chill is this nigga. That's it. It's before they go back to the crib. When B-Bird them niggas, they come. They always, but the niggas that come to the crib, it be me, Thirst, Ball Kim, God bless the dead, and this nigga right
Ball Kim, God bless the Stink Feet, right? That's my boy.
This nigga, Dabby Low. You know what I mean? Wild for the night, nigga.
That's when I was doing all that time when I kept hearing Barlow. I'm like, oh shit, Barlow up north? I'm thinking the Gully one from Queens, but it was the other
nigga,
one.
Ball Kim. Wild for the night, niggas. Know what I mean? But
that's how it was, man. You know.
Back to you, bro.
You need to tell these dudes stories, man. What happened? We ain't filming no more. Oh, we need to tell those stories, man. And the people that know those stories need to tell those stories. You know what I'm saying? The same like when you was hitting on. It's just like you say. You feel that those people they they play the intricate part, but you don't feel like they original lowlife. But at this point, the parts that they play is, to me, this is only me again, I feel like they should be grandfathered in. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call them, they help. Without a foundation, you can't build a building 17 stories. So now we at the 17th story, you still got to show respect to those dudes that help build the foundation.
You got to respect the foundation, but the foundation can't stand without a structure, or without a format, or without rules and regulations. Like, I hate to admit it, like, I live on the other side, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a super tripe, I'm a low life, so therefore, like, I sincerely feel proud. It's the first time I ever worked in my entire life. I work now, like my entire life. You feel what I'm saying? So I lived on the other side.
Cheers to Rudy Lo. That nigga got a job.
Yeah, word up. I work in a fake ass mess. I'm a chef, baby, though.
Nobody mad at that, nigga. It's always changed, nigga.
Exactly.
Listen, it's always changed, nigga. It's always changed. It's always changed.
You feel what I'm saying? But
that's real.
The structure gotta be authentic. Like, even though the reason why I post my pictures is, first and foremost, these people personally intertwine in my life, so I can give in-depth stuff about the people in my photos. Now, Frizz just ain't the big homie to me. These people, like, I don't call people big homies just to call them big homies. Right. Now, you are older than me. No disrespect, but I don't classify you as a big homie, but you are my friend, and I don't call many people friends. Now, I got locked up under Frizz. My first bid I did because of Frizz. My first 5 years, I was his co-defendant. You feel what I'm saying? He got away, I went down. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, he's going to be marked in my memory forever. The same way Vic, B.O., anybody else. I used to live in disco in them crib. They taught me how to fuck with females, how to be wavy when it came to bras. They taught me mad stuff. When I did my first bid, what nobody know is I ain't never go 1 week without writing Vic de Jesus. Not 1 week did I go without writing Vic. No Bob, Robert John. No, 1 week. So it's impossible. When I say impossible, emphatically impossible for me to explain my life in detail without mentioning any one of them. If I did, then I don't know what I'll be labeled. What I will label me as a fraud, withholding information, being deceptive, and that's not part of me, because before I got official education, that's what I was. Because a lot of older brothers in our culture misguided me, and I believe truly they knew the right guidance, but that's something else to attack later on.
Yeah, that's,
you feel what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure that everybody with the pictures, so like look, let me explain one of the reasons why I agreed to do this with Dark when Dark came to me with the idea, right? Because he was extremely innovative. He tried to think of a way. He did an interview with me at first. First of all, the sound system, everything was distorted, the set and everything, so it wasn't appropriate. But he also said I came across extremely aggressive, you know what I mean, unprofessional, and it seemed like I was extremely angry and bitter. You feel what I'm saying? So I had no voice. I had no platform for nobody to hear me besides my Instagram or my Facebook. So I will put pictures up, and I'm intelligent, extremely intelligent. So I put my pictures up for a reason, because pictures speak volumes. And indirectly, I'm saying something in there. Now, if I was the
videos,
if I was hypothetically, if I was to be cut off from social media or be demised or whatever, at least something out here. Because the first time I went away, I left nothing out here, nothing to say for anybody. Let's say like the brother Marlo, and for him to come across and say, all right, why is that? Let me ask this, or let me ask Reese, and fill in the blanks. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing was out here, so therefore nobody spoke about me. So therefore, like we said on the politics, on the Founder Project when I dropped in, therefore that's why the brother Marlo wasn't familiar with me before 2008. So all I want to do, and all Darker than want to do, is prevent things in this nature. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel if, as an overall, if there's a better understanding, then we can be network more better and be more professional and more effective. So therefore, anybody that whatever everybody doing in their separate entities can be able to do what they're doing, and the friction and everything else is put to the side. Definitely. But it should be no reason if like I was speaking before earlier, off the record, but I'm gonna bring it on the record. When I was released, shout out to the General Vic. He was doing a cookie, he was doing the hats, he was doing all that. So he had that avenue solidified. Rack was doing a barbecue, Rack was doing appendix. He had that avenue solidified. That's wavy. Now, keep in mind, they both may have video stuff, and we know that Vic is extremely creative and productive in the film area. He have the recipe, the gel recipes. He had, come on, numerous things that everybody already know. You know what I mean? Like it's in there. I don't even gotta mention them. You know what I mean? But nobody. When I say nobody did nothing like you and Disco was doing with the founding program, founder show with Marlo. Nobody was doing that. So for anybody, I don't care if it's Victor De Jesus, George Billings, which is Rack Low, and Vic Thurston out the third, anybody should not come behind nobody else, because we all one. So if you got one avenue doing something, somebody else should do something else. Because if I ever do anything visual, I'm not going to nobody else but darken them, because that's what they do. You feel what I'm saying? Only way I go to somebody else if they have more resources than them, but they gonna be the backup, because they gonna be learning and they gonna get credit. Because this is what I learned in my life. No matter how much Marlo that you and me say, I say, yo, Reese is my friend. He my friend off the record. If we come up with a business venture, ain't nothing in black and white. My family, my seeds, or nothing can eat off of that, man. Nobody can eat off of that. And no matter what the truth is, if we get to somebody corporate America, if it's not in black and white, it's something else. Give me that. So like I was saying again off the record, like, I'm so grateful for this platform, for to be able to at least say something, because now it can't be erased. And I'm not saying that I'm correct in everything. This is the point of all of us conversing as a whole. You feel what I'm saying? Because I may be incorrect or I may misinterpret something. But if I'm right, or if anybody right for that matter, the majority should go what's rational and what's reasonable.
Now, let me cut into that. See how you said that, right? See, this how I move. Yeah, I'm gonna break some shit down to you when you brought up some shit. You said we did some shit at the tattoo party. Remember you came through when I called you? Dark Man came through. I called a bunch of niggas. The nigga from RB Square. He hit me up. He was like, yo, nigga wanna do the interview, but I ain't gonna be in New York. I'm lining you and Beck up. He wanted me and Beck. He just wanted to do me and Beck. You know what I said? It's bigger than just me and Beck. So I'ma holler at some niggas. I'ma holler at the John niggas. So I'ma holler at niggas, cause there's a lot of shit was going on. Niggas say, yo, niggas is doing this and niggas not putting it. So I'ma call niggas and I'm not just gonna do this. I call a bunch of niggas. We's all in the tattoo parlor.
That's a fact. This one did that.
And it was only supposed to be two people. And Beck Live.
That's all it supposed to be. That's a fact.
Nah,
that's a fact.
Ain't no eye on us. Ain't no eye on us.
That's a fact.
Ain't no eye on us. I ran the streets with a bunch of clowns out here. You can wear some fly shit and pretend to be like a nigga from the 80s, but you're not like a nigga from the 80s. Niggas I know that I ran the streets with, a lot of niggas in the cage, a lot of niggas in the ground. You know what I mean? These niggas can't never be replaced. These niggas can't be replaced. These niggas, how I am is because of the niggas I moved with. You know what I mean? You move with your mans, how you want to be respected in these streets. And we ain't try to be the tough, we try to be the flies niggas. That tough shit come with the territory. You know what I mean? You just gotta be tough, just growing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So that's just growing up. Being tough is growing up. If this what you want to be, you know what you want to do. It's easy to be tough. Get you a couple of guns, go sell you some drugs. You know what I mean? That wasn't the kick. You know what I mean? Fly niggas. Like we connected with the John niggas like this. This one of the niggas, you know what I mean? Took this nigga under the wing. They was young, they like Fed ain't. No beat street, he just wild. He just wild. He nigga 2 razors, he ready to cut anybody, anything. I'm with all that shit. We with all that shit.
Alright, yo,
What's the next flick, man?
The next flick is in front of Woodworth Woody's.
Oh shit!
Now, like I said,
old school shit.
I post all the pictures because people personally intertwine. Now, the first one in the flick is God Bless the Dead, Mr. Raisin.
The homie, my man.
Salute.
Fat Vic from the Johns.
Fat Vic from the Johns. Damn, that shit there bring tears in my eyes. Check it.
I got a story about him.
I always be thinking about if Vic was still alive, like what he'd be doing now, like on some real deal talk, on some real talk. And I'd be like, you see how dark is, or like how Super is, or Big Man is now, like all I can imagine is some of them been working on the second pitch and some shit are good, because he really did crime with us. But we used to have a motto. How we used to go? If you can't fuck with Vic, go to Wick. Vic was the bump master. You know what I mean? It's like after we come up the meows on the majority scale, we coming up meow 20, 30 levels, we giving everything to Vic, Mr. Raisin. He going to bump it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, word to mother, I can keep it 100, like, not even on no cocky shit though. I'm that nigga though, like for real, like.
Be cocky, nigga. That's why we low life. That's why we low life.
That was my big bro, like it was a fly girl from around our way, right? She's still alive, she fly, like she gully, Tishawana. She was born Muslim, you hear me? She's fly, Tishawana's fly. She was with the flyest people from the hood. Me, Bill, Curtis from Kingston, like everybody, like she was gully. I had a crush on her, you know what I mean? But the chicks ain't really like me. I was from Prospect. Even though I was fly, I was changed now, but I was Prospect. I was a
she live in Brownsville?
Nah, Tishawana from AV block, Buffalo and St. John's. But anyway, right?
You know what I'm talking about. Tisha. You said Tisha. Yeah.
You know how it is when you young and you aggressive, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I ain't really know how to handle with females. That wasn't my forte. Like I told you, Vic and Vic try to smooth me out. They smooth me out in that area. But this was before them, you know what I mean? Now, I used to always fuck with her and shit. So one day Kerm, you know what I mean? Salute Kerm Low. You know what I mean? No, Kerm stay fly, you know what I mean? We going under the window. We going under the window. We walking under her window one day. She throw water out the window playing with me. So she come down, I'm playing with her back, tapping in her face playing. She get mad. She call this dude named Cal. He from Kingston, you know what I mean? Like he's still a gangster or whatever. He's a street dude. He was a gangster. He was on the come up then. He used to go to school with me. Cal from Kingston and Fulton, you know what I mean? She called him, you know what I mean? She called him, he come, right? You know what I mean? So, we beefing. She lied to him and tell her I hit her, but I didn't hit her, I just was playing with her. So I'm like, nah, man, she lying, this bitch is lying, man, fuck out of here, man. So my man Vic there, we right in front of Macho crib on Rochester, St. John's. So Mr. Raisin here, but Vic weight is up, like Vic ain't no slouch, Vic is respected, Vic a little older than me, so they peers. So we went to the hospital, Vic diffused it. But I was mad, you know what I mean? I was mad tight and shit. I'm like, fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? So I go to my block. I'm going to the court building. No, I'm a gangster up in the court building. So I go to the court building, I get the shotgun. Me and my man Tone come back. You know what I mean? So I'm about to shoot a door up. Sitting there. So Wick and them come out, they talk me, yo, boy, you bugging Rudolph, you like, nah, I'm gonna kill this bitch thinks he playing, trying to threaten my life, fuck that nigga. Nah, let me back up. Oh, I forgot. I gotta keep it 100. While Vic is there, know what disco shit of the razor, I backed up the orange razor out on Pooch. The nigga Cal, the nigga backed the ham out. I'm like, oh, but I'm still ready to cut the nigga. So Vic jumped in front of the gun, Mr. Razor, like, yo, nah, you bug ass motherfucker, man. Yo, Rudy, put that shit away, you bugging, like, fuck you, you pussy. You ain't gonna do nothing, fuck you. So anyway, I go get the shotgun and shit. I go get it from my man Tone, Durs Low. I'm sitting in front of you, ready to blow this bitch door off. She Muslim. So the nigga, he come, he took me out of it, take the gun back. So they in the hospital. She come out the building. I'm sitting there. She come out the building, smile at me, smirking. I'm mad tight, son. I'm tight. Like, bitch, don't play with me, bitch. You try to threaten my life. I blew the bitch. Boom. So now once I blow the bitch, they go to the hospital. The hospital on my block. So fuck it, we gonna run out of the hospital with the hammers. This is how much I give it up. Me and my man Foxes run down with the hammers. Like, what? What up? What up? Alright, y'all niggas don't want it, yeah, alright. I'm from Prospect. We was on the roof with the guns, waiting for him like this, yeah, alright. But yo, nah, it ain't over. I'm thinking it's sweet. My weight is up. Niggas know not to fuck with me. I'm Rudolph. It ain't over. Nah, listen, I'm like this. I'm Rudolph. They ain't fucking with me. I'm from Prosper. I'm from the court building. I'm on Utica, on Dark Block one day. I'm on Utica in St. John's, chilling like this. It used to be a phone we used to call from Rikers Island. The phone on the other side of the bus stop at used to receive calls. So we can call it. See you on the job, big man will be right there. Yeah, that's big man store. Big man phone, what up? Yeah, we out here. So anyway, right? Call it. I'm over here. Why the Muslims run down on me with a big knife like they do in the cartoons, that shit that go like this?
The curve shit.
So I did some shit like Sensations. I ain't gonna lie. I ran to Roscoe. They tried to cut my head off. They had my jacket over my head in broad day about to cut my head off. That's when I moved to disco crib. I ran. The police they start fucking police about hopping in the cab taxi. Brownsville.
I'm just exaggerating, but Temple number 7, 8, 9.
Yo, real talk, but guess what? I went and got the big homie Lily, Fox's cousin. We went on Eastern Park in Utica and shot the mosque up. They ain't fucking Rudolph no more. It's me behind the counter at McDonald's like this. Who want breakfast? Who want breakfast? What you want? That's a fact. Undisputed. Everybody know. I go behind the counter at McDonald's like this and make breakfast for everybody from the meow. My weight was up. Facts.
That gotta get edited.
They ain't gotta get edited.
We don't talk about shit.
No. Yeah, we don't talk about
Why not? Why not?
No.
Why not? I'm a low life. We not positive. Get out of here. I'm super tight. I don't bang my head.
The Muslims gonna come kill us, nigga. We got no beef with
That's history, though.
That's historic, though. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Now.
I'm back in the day.
And that woman, and that situation you talk about, from there, that's when he came to the hood.
That's when I migrated.
That's when he came to
Crown Heights. I was hot.
Cause
I was hot.
Shit, we get with
No, you know what?
You gotta get money with the
You know what happened one day?
You gotta stay out of Crown Heights, nigga.
Listen,
you can't go war with the Muslims.
Like mad stories, niggas don't keep it 100 on. Like, see,
walking down, you look right there.
We live in Brownsville. Like sometimes we used to do all bum ass meows on picking back in the days.
Yeah.
So one day, this is like 89 or something, 88. We going to bum ass. Now remind you, I will bum ass meows. Frizz live in Brownsville. I live in Brownsville. So sometimes instead of taking cabs, sometimes we walk. This is how Pup got down. Niggas from Sally and all that. Besides Rack moving there, we used to walk down. Guess what? We low lifes.
Sally Matthews.
So we got fans, or we got potential newcomers. They seeing us.
And real rap, Pup Low turned gangster during the ranks. Cause Pup used to get picked on, niggas pick on Pup.
Pup had situations.
Pup was a little nigga. Pup was a little nigga. I mean, Pup was
little inside.
Pup started coming around. Pup used to, you know, when your shirt, your collar's like this, and your shit. You know what I mean? He went from that to being all the way up.
Flying.
You know what I mean? Yeah, all the way up.
Definitely.
All the way up.
Now. I gotta I always state this, right?
Shout out to Fort Greene, shout out to Low Fort.
Like, I gotta take my glasses off for this, man. Like, I always state this, and I'm extremely sincere. Like, Vic is a big homie. Frankie Boo is my peer. Frankie Boo is a G. A G. AV, my friend. My best friend. Rack, my best friend. Disco, the big homie. Is nobody. And I can debate for hours. If it had to be one person, it had to be. Ain't no leaders, ain't no L's, ain't no gang, ain't no nothing. It's always been people with more influence. Disco and Vic got they G's. Like I told you off the record, when niggas come through the garbage, they don't fuck with them. Because they who they are. They own man before anything else. You feel what I'm saying? So of course they got influence. I was a big mouth. I was violent. So of course I got influence. Frizz is intelligent. He's an architect. Certain people has influence, but it's no titles. It was none of that. But if it had to be, if the people, the majority had to pick it, meaning popularity outside our culture and within our culture, Michael Kelly, Shy Slow, B-Bill, Cat Mike is the greatest lowlife that ever fucking done it. And ain't nobody feel lowlife in his heart like me besides that man. Now, I got married. I used to be legally married at one time. One man came to my marriage, and he lived in Philadelphia. He came to New York. That's B-Bill. Now, when you speak about Philadelphia, it's no Philadelphia without B-Bill. Now, Dollar Bill Davis, the OG, and me and AV always had these debates. He always say he made low lifes, he made this. No, you made B-Bill. B-Bill made low lifes. Now, them L's that everybody throw up, them L's that everybody talk about, B-Bill promoted that the first person to ever throw them L's up. All Victor was a vehicle. All Victor was a vehicle when the females was talking about when the L came up the name. People don't understand people like Disco, people like Naughty, people like Carvel.
Shout to Naughty.
Guess what?
Naughty
they are graffiti artists.
Well, yeah,
they are graffiti artists. Beck Live, them the ones that spread it low lives. And B-Bill, nobody know who Victor was. Victor was a shoplifter, was a messenger. Only people know who Victor was the real gangsters on 42nd Street, whoever went to Broadway. Besides Broadway, nobody know who Victor was. Guess what?
Now, I'm gonna tell you.
Any train station you go, everybody know who Beck is. Everybody know who Disco is. Guess what? They got ups. They got ups every fucking where. I used to be a toy. I used to wish I knew how to write, boy.
East side, north side, let's connect, what up? South side, west side, let's connect, what up? Make this paper off the bars and the beats. That paper, make paper together and we can eat.